The World Bank is a global development institution that has been working to end poverty and promote shared prosperity for over 75 years. With a presence in over 100 countries, the World Bank is a vital player in the international development community. The World Bank's mission is to reduce poverty and promote sustainable development by providing financial and technical assistance to developing countries. The World Bank works closely with governments, civil society organizations, and the private sector to identify and address the most pressing development challenges. Through its lending and advisory services, the World Bank aims to help countries build stronger economies, improve the quality of life for their citizens, and achieve their development goals. In this video, we will explore the history, structure, and impact of the World Bank and how it is working to create a better future for people around the world. The World Bank was established in 1944 as part of the Bretton Woods Agreement, which aimed to rebuild the global economy after World War II. Eugene Meyer, a former chairman of the Federal Reserve, was appointed as the first president of the World Bank. In its early years, the World Bank focused on financing large-scale infrastructure projects in developing countries. However, the World Bank's policies and practices have been controversial, with critics arguing that they have often prioritized the interests of developed countries and multinational corporations over those of developing countries and local communities. In recent years, the World Bank has shifted its focus towards promoting inclusive economic growth, improving governance and institutions, and addressing global challenges such as climate change and pandemics. Today, the World Bank is led by David Malpass, who has emphasized the need for the institution to be more responsive to the needs of its clients and more accountable to its stakeholders. The World Bank is made up of two main institutions, the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development (IBRD) and the International Development Association (IDA). The World Bank is headquartered in Washington, D.C., and has over 10,000 employees working in offices around the world. The World Bank is governed by a board of executive directors who represent the institution's member countries. The president of the World Bank is appointed by the board of executive directors and serves as the institution's chief executive officer. The World Bank's lending operations are divided into three main areas: the IBRD, which provides loans and other financial assistance to middle-income countries, the IDA, which provides grants and low-interest loans to the world's poorest countries, and the International Finance Corporation (IFC), which provides financing and advisory services to private sector companies in developing countries. In addition to its lending operations, the World Bank also conducts policy and research work on a wide range of development issues, including poverty reduction, climate change, and gender equality. The World Bank works closely with other international organizations, such as the United Nations and the International Monetary Fund, as well as with governments, civil society organizations, and the private sector to achieve its development goals. Since its establishment, the World Bank has provided over $700 billion in financing and technical assistance to support development projects in countries around the world. The World Bank has supported education projects that have helped millions of children gain access to quality education. The World Bank has supported healthcare projects that have improved maternal and child health and helped to combat infectious diseases such as HIV/AIDS and malaria. The World Bank has supported renewable energy projects that have helped to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the impacts of climate change. The World Bank has supported agriculture projects that have helped to increase food security and improve the livelihoods of small-scale farmers. The World Bank has supported infrastructure projects that have helped to connect people and businesses and promote economic growth. The World Bank has supported governance and institutional reforms that have helped to strengthen democratic institutions, promote transparency and accountability, and reduce corruption. The World Bank's work has helped to improve the lives of millions of people in developing countries and has contributed to the global effort to end poverty and promote shared prosperity. Looking to the future, the World Bank faces a number of challenges and opportunities as it works to achieve its development goals. One of the biggest challenges facing the World Bank is the ongoing impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has disrupted economies and societies around the world. However, the World Bank also has the opportunity to play a leading role in the global effort to address climate change and promote sustainable development. The World Bank can also continue to support efforts to improve education, healthcare, and other basic services in developing countries and to promote inclusive economic growth that benefits all members of society. Ultimately, the success of the World Bank will depend on its ability to adapt to changing circumstances, to learn from its experiences, and to remain committed to its mission of ending poverty and promoting shared prosperity. The World Bank is a vital institution in the global effort to create a better future for all people, and its work will continue to be essential in the years to come.